that learning how to learn is universal, right? And so one of the things that I thought was really interesting when I was speaking with Steve was, like, in my mind, I had, when he said that, I was like, oh, maybe I've been pushing too hard for him to be involved in the learning code, right? Because I've been thinking to myself, like, so much of the work that we're doing in the back end, not the deliverables, but like how we're constructing this project is focused on building academic skills, right? Like, I don't think so. One of the things he said, he was interested in data analysis, and given the type of jobs that he was talking about, I highly doubt that the managers at those companies that are going to be on his hiring committee and the people that are going to be writing his evaluations will have any interest in knowing about his writing. Like, I don't think he's going to get paid more in his job. He might have other income that comes from other projects, right? If he were to do that. Whereas if in the, certainly in the academic, like in the training for a PhD or the finishing a master's or any of that stuff, like, the skills that we're developing are directly transferable to those milestones. And then also when teaching, writing curriculum, there's so much intellectual work that goes into the curriculum development cycle. And it's not the case that we get paid. I don't get paid more for the curriculum that I design, right? But I'm way more effective in my job when I do it well, right? So in terms of like the satisfaction, or I guess, I don't know if it's satisfaction, but like in the knowledge of being able to be good at what I do, like those skills are directly transferable, not secondary to, right? And so I had worried when he was talking, I was like, oh no, like maybe I'd pushed too hard, right? Because it seemed like he had a feeling very strong, like if he went for that industry job, his anxiety level would decrease significantly, and it would allow him to accomplish some shorter term goals, and then also, push off the longer term thinking until later. And so I remember I asked him, I was like, oh, does that, perhaps maybe that means that you're not interested in the learning code? And I didn't even finish the sentence. He's like, no, I still want to do it. And I thought to myself, like, holy shit, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's an indication of the deliverables that we're thinking about producing transfer beyond major, degree, job title. And I mean, it goes to it goes to the point that you were trying to make years ago, right? Which is like, the best thing the students are going to get out of your classes, Jeff, are not lessons on column vectors, right?
Yeah, I mean,